They say the ocean hides its secrets well, but that day, one of them found us. The water was calm, the sky painted gold, and my wife's laughter drifted over the waves. Then, out of nowhere, a shadow moved beneath our boat, slow, deliberate, and far too large. I thought it was just a trick of the light, until it turned and started coming straight for us. "Hi, my name is Daniel. I'm 30 years old, and I live with my wife, Claire, in a small coastal town in Florida. We own a modest fishing boat, nothing fancy, but it's our escape from the noise of everyday life. Claire is 28, full of energy, and loves the sea as much as I do. Almost every weekend, we head out together to drift on the open water, just us and the horizon. One sunny morning, as we floated near a reef, a sleek gray shape broke the surface beside us. It was a dolphin, fast, smooth, and shining in the sunlight like polished steel. I tossed a small fish into the water, and she caught it with a quick, playful twist. Claire laughed, leaning over the side, calling out as if greeting an old friend. The next day, and the day after that, the same dolphin returned when we reached the reef. She swam alongside the boat, sometimes leaping into the air, splashing us both. Claire named her Luna, and the name just felt right. By the end of that week, we both looked forward to seeing Luna as much as the sea itself. Luna began following us for miles, diving and resurfacing as if she knew our route. Sometimes she'd tap the side of the boat gently with her nose, almost like knocking on a door. We brought bits of fish for her, and she'd chirp in response. That high, musical sound dolphins make. It felt like friendship, strange, wild, and completely real. One Saturday afternoon, the wind shifted, carrying the heavy scent of rain. The horizon darkened fast, and waves began to swell higher than usual. We decided to turn back, but the sea had other plans. Within minutes, the calm water turned into a roaring, heaving mess. A towering wave slammed into our side, sending us spinning. Before I could grab Claire, the boat lurched, tilted, and rolled. We were thrown into the freezing water, gasping as salt burned our throats. Our boat bobbed upside down in the distance, useless against the storm. I tried to pull Claire closer, but then I saw it, another shadow in the deep. This one moved differently, with slow, powerful sways. The dorsal fin broke the surface, cutting toward us like a blade. It was a shark, and it was closing in fast. Just when the shark was within striking distance, a familiar shape burst through the waves. Luna. She darted between us and the predator, making sharp, urgent movements. Her high-pitched clicks echoed through the water, urgent and commanding. The shark slowed, circling, but Luna didn't back away. Luna dove deep, and seconds later, more gray shapes emerged around us. A whole pod of dolphins, sleek, fast, and moving as one. They swarmed the shark, jabbing at its sides, forcing it back into deeper water. The sea boiled with movement, and then the shadow was gone. The storm still raged, and the current tried to drag us farther out. Luna returned, sliding her body under Claire to lift her higher in the water. Another dolphin pressed close to me, steadying my arms. They began to push us toward the distant blur of the shore. Every yard was a battle. Waves crashed over us, salt stung our eyes, and the wind roared. But the dolphins moved with determination, their bodies cutting through the chaos. Luna kept glancing back at us, as if to make sure we were still holding on. Little by little, the sand under our feet came closer. We stumbled onto the wet sand, coughing and shaking. The dolphins lingered in the shallows, their dorsal fins slicing the surface. Luna floated a few feet away, letting out a soft, almost relieved squeak. Then, with one graceful dive, they were gone. Later that evening, when the fear had settled, Claire and I set up our camera on the porch. We recorded a simple video, telling exactly what happened out there. We showed a photo of Luna we'd taken weeks before, smiling with her beside the boat. I posted it online, thinking a few friends might watch. Within days, the video had millions of views and news reporters knocking at our door. Dolphins save couple from shark attack. The headlines spread across the country. People began visiting our town just to stand on the same beach. Some even claimed they saw Luna swimming in the distance. A month later, The city placed a bronze dolphin statue near the pier. The plaque read, "In honor of Luna, protector of the sea." Claire and I visited often, especially at sunset, because some bonds, once made, are never broken. Some friends walk beside you, some guard you from a distance, and some rise from the waves to save your life. Luna wasn't just our rescuer. She was proof that the ocean remembers kindness.